5 minutes.
Shut up!
Miss Big Beautiful Woman is the UK's only plus-size beauty pageant. Hundreds of girls auditioned in a nationwide search, and tonight the 20 finalists will battle it out on the catwalk for the Beauty Queen crown. In a world obsessed by skinny, I'm interested in this rare place, where girls can bare their flesh and be celebrated for their size.
OK, the moment you've all been waiting for.
This is the story of 4 of the finalists.
I'm 22 stone, and that's it. Everything's big. My mouth big. Big boobs.
For some girls, the pressure gets the better of them.
I'm not going to have photos in makeup that looks ridiculous, Jane. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry, but I'm not. There's no way.
For others, it's all too much.
Take yourself out and go out and get some fresh air.
I'm so nervous.
I seem to be the only one having a meltdown, I think.
This is their chance to flaunt their bodies with pride.
When I've said I'm in beauty pageants, you've kind of got that sneer of, they let you in beauty pageants?
The finalists are on this journey together. But on the catwalk, there can only be one winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the results!
Katie Ann is a student from Barnsley in Yorkshire. She makes pork pies 8 hours a day to pay her way through university. Katie Ann is the first employee of Potter's Pie Factory to be a finalist in a beauty pageant.
Kate Moss once said nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Clearly, she's never had a curry while she's drunk. Because at that moment, when it is, she'll be like, oh, yes. Smothered in garlic mayo.
Every tea break, she keeps the girls from the factory up to date with her pageant preparations.
So it's like, what shoes are you wearing, what dress are you wearing? Me still going, I don't know yet. Everything's still a bit up in the air, but I'd rather know a few weeks before the pageant than have weeks to stress about, am I still going to fit in it? Because like a lot of bigger women, I do fluctuate anywhere from size 18 up to a size 22, depending on how the body's feeling. So I'll be all sorted in a few weeks. I can be a completely different person when I'm on stage. Just confident and boom, look at me.
You're confident off stage though, aren't you?
Yeah,
You're not a wallflower, but like, are you? So you're pretty confident off stage and all. I mean, first day you started here, it was like, boom, you were in, and you never shut up.
Katie Ann has only recently returned to her hometown of Barnsley. She was forced to move to the other side of the country to escape a childhood of violent bullying. And I want to know what impact this has had on her life.
I was ginger. I stopped growing before everybody else, so I was short, and I was bigger. So short, fat and ginger, I really didn't stand a chance with the bullies. I could put it with things like Specky Four Eyes and Ginger all the time, but a few incidents where kids started getting a bit more violent, throwing rocks, pushing you over, nicking your shoes and stuff like that, you start to think, okay, this is a bit harsh. And then when it got to comprehensive school, that's when things really did kick off. And it became normal. It was someone's beat me up again, oh well, best go home and clean yourself up, rather than let's kick up a fuss about this. We had the police over once or twice for it, but you also learn that you get the police involved, then you're going to get a bigger beating when people find out.
While struggling to rebuild her confidence, Katie Ann saw an advert for a beauty pageant, and despite weighing 17 stone, decided to enter.
Getting on stage and having people cheer, even though I was 4 sizes bigger than some of the girls, that made me feel a lot better. Next thing, I'd won 2 titles. I won Miss Personality, which was the most amazing one because it's voted for by all the other beauty pageant contestants. And then I won Miss Publicity because I'd received the most publicity in the area and it was all positive. And that was like, right, I've done that one. What else can I do? And I saw an article on plus-size beauty pageants and realised, well, I guess if I've done the normal ones, I'm going to have to go and take on the big girls. You do still get quite a lot of catty girls. When I've said I'm in beauty pageants, you've kind of got that sneer of, they let you in beauty pageants? Well, what have they got going for their lives? I'm on stage, I'm performing, I'm doing what I love. They're stood on the street corner sneering at the big girl. I was picked for this pageant based on being 17 stone, 5'3½", 21-year-old girl. I shouldn't have to change that, that's who I am now.
I've come to Essex to meet another finalist.
Everything's big. My mouth big. Big boobs.
Gemma has just graduated with a degree in fashion and textiles and is making her pageant dress herself.
I decided that to be different, it would be obviously an opportunity to show what I can do and make it special, really. Like, make it different to everyone else. And also I want to start doing my own clothing label for plus size ladies. I am making a very, very, very fitted dress, very panelled. I make quite a bodycon. It's going to be a love heart top, so show off my features.
She designed the dress months ago, but she's still not found the perfect fabric. With only 6 weeks to go, Gemma's search takes her to Soho in London.
I'm just wondering if you'd be able to help me. I'm looking for a fabric for an evening dress.
Okay.
It's for a plus size beauty pageant, and I just want something that's extravagant, and I want something that's like quite thick, so it'll complement my size, my shape.
These are the ones with the stretching.
Okay. How much is this a metre?
It's £125 a metre. Yeah.
But if I want like sparkly, I want like Essex. I want
Sounds
to
amazing.
be massive.
So what's the competition?
The competition basically, it's a plus size beauty pageant, but it's promoting body confidence and just accepting like who you are. It's not saying everyone should be plus size, but it's just saying like if you are, to embrace it and make the most of it, which is obviously what I like to do.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't actually think I'd get through, but then I did. So
that's good. Well done.
But yeah, final 20, can't complain. And there was like 300 people that was interviewed.
I've come to the South Coast home of pageant organiser Linda Coke.
Thank you so much for coming today, and I'm sorry it's been a lot of waiting around and that, but it's just one of the things that goes with the territory, really.
She's gathered all the finalists together. It's the girls' first chance to size up their rivals.
I've been trying to hide.
Just down there, just hang on to the banister going down.
Linda plans to take the girls and mould them into beauty queens. They need to overcome any shyness about their bodies. So the first job of the day is getting them used to the camera.
All the girls on the outside, hands on your hips, so that, you know. Okay. No, what? Next. Next.
I ain't getting that poor. I love you, but.
Okay. Next.
Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Anything could happen.
At the other end of the garden is the pageant headquarters. Linda and her team have spent the last 12 months scouring the country to find the perfect plus-size ambassador.
This is the winner's crown.
Put it on, let's have it.
Oh, do I have to? You see, there's a nice picture of me with it on there. It's pulling my head in, actually.
Is it heavy?
It's not heavy, it's just it feels a bit... Shall I take it?
Linda's not only organising the pageant, she's also one of the 5 judges. Today is about assessing each and every finalist, and I'm curious to know exactly what they're looking for.
I think somebody who radiates confidence, ultimately, you know, being able to be comfortable in a plus size skin, if you like. It's good to have that confidence and be able to say, well, yes, I am plus size, and yes, I can be myself and be accepted for what I am.
We need someone that can be an ambassador for big women in the right way. You know, we've got to make sure that they don't come across as sleazy, silly. Someone who's quite educated, I think. It's important, very important. We know that they're going to get a lot of bad press, probably, and they've got to have to deal with that. Or negative press, not bad press, negative press. They're going to have to know how to deal with that in an educated way. I've been accused of promoting obesity, which infuriates me because it's most definitely not the case. What I'm doing is providing a platform for plus-size people to showcase their beauty and to show them that we're entitled to do exactly the same as everybody else. Just because we're above a size 18, you know, life carries on.
Linda and her team are watching the girls' every move. Little do they know they're already being judged.
I'm sinking. Stop!
Next up on the boot camp agenda, the girls need to learn to walk like beauty queens.
So my name is Olga Vikhrova, and I'm a professional ballet dancer who was trained in St. Petersburg. And first of all, we're going to do something on the floor. So...
Will we ever get back up?
Yeah. If we take horizontal position, we instantly get straight alignment, good posture.
Now they've straightened up, the girls get to grips with the catwalk.
You have to carry yourself, as I said, like a tray, you know, or you have to carry body very tall, straight. Staccato, which is slightly up, yes, that's it.
But it's not just their catwalk strut that interests Linda.
How would you describe your overall style?
I think quite modern. I don't like to be frumpy.
Vintage chic, sort of, with a twist.
Do you wear false eyelashes?
Hell yeah.
Do you self-tan?
No. Do natural out here, babe. Not typical Essex.
Have you had any cosmetic surgery?
No. Oh no.
Do you wear hair extensions?
Of course I do. I do everything on the cheap. Student living, you've got to.
Right. Okay.
Love a bargain.
Interview's over, and I wonder if Linda has spotted a potential winner.
Kirsty, she seems quite confident. Gemma, she's cheeky. I think she's bright, she's funny. Sue Wadey, I think she's got a really pretty face. Severin, again, another beautiful girl.
I like Sarah. I think Sarah, who's in last.
Yeah, Sarah, yeah.
Her personality, really.
Sarah.
And the whole vintage thing.
Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? Funky, yeah.